If you don't understand narratives, you won't make a lot of money this cycle. In this video, I will talk about the best projects for every single bullish narrative. What I mean about best project is how I perceive their risk to reward level. If you like this type of content, give me a like and subscribe, and keep in mind, nothing I say is financial advice. So first, let's look at some of the narratives we will be covering in this video. And yes, I know there are plenty of other narratives, I am fully aware of this, but I think these ones are the ones that will perform the best. So we got AI deepin. I think this AI deepin narrative is going to be the biggest of the entire cycle. Layer 1 and layer 2s, gaming, memes, and RWA. I will go through every single one of them and provide 3 coins. These are not the coins that necessarily have the highest chance of giving you the most multipliers, although some on this list have close to around 100x potential. But the whole idea here is to find the good risk to reward ratio coins, because chances are you've been lied to. High risk does not equal high reward. Let me fix that sentence. High risk could potentially lead to high reward. Those are two very different things, so keep that in mind. Without any further ado, let's look at this list. So let's start off with AI deepin. My first pick, surprise, surprise, it's going to be AITech, my most talked about altcoin for good reason. There's so many bullish things coming up for this project, which I expect will tie in perfectly when we see the next rally. We got the AI and the GPU marketplace coming up. By the way, community has decided to let AITech team wait to launch this. They will probably launch this at a more bullish time, as these are huge events that in a bull market will be extremely bullish. They're also building a data center, which is on its way. They have KOLs like Crypto Banter and Joe Perry, who's going to pump this project. They've proven they have a lot of funds, which is going to be huge when they will, in my opinion, without a doubt, be knocking on the doors of Binance to get a listing. They're marketing everywhere, checks every box for a project that will pump. Second one is Delium, competent team. Lucy is now a working product and is only going to get better. One thing that is really important with these AI coins, and all the coins on this list for that matter, is that they pump when the narrative they claim to belong to pumps. So when AI narrative pumps, all the AI coins should pump. It doesn't matter if the project claims that they're AI. If they don't pump, people do not regard them as AI and should therefore not be regarded as such. Simple as that. I digress. My point is that Delium has pumped a lot during the AI hype earlier this year, so it has proven that it has the pumpamentals. They're extended their team vesting schedule. They have solid exchanges. I think this is a very good risk to reward play. Last one is actually going to be Render, probably the 100th time I'm mentioning this one. I talk a lot about other AI deepin GPU projects. There are tons of out there, but I really believe that Render will remain number one, at least for this cycle, at least. I don't really see any other GPU project surpassing this. Solid tech, good backers, competent CEO that knows how to network. They have a lot of money, migrated to Solana. Render is here to stay. Won't give you more than a 20x, but there are too much progress on the technological side of things happening primarily outside of crypto right now. And it's basically a no-brainer that there's going to be a huge surge for these kind of projects. So Render, very solid risk to reward. Moving over to layer 1 and layer 2s. First here is of course going to be Caspa. Talked a lot about this project. Layer 1, proof of work, fair launch, no pre-mine, no team allocations. One of, if not the strongest chart in crypto, solving the blockchain trilemma. Now the fundamentals of Caspa are strong and top tier by themselves, but I think the Caspa ecosystem foundation is what's really going to take Caspa to the next level. Primarily with regards to funding, which will probably help with tier 1 listings, Casplex, smart contracts, wallets, and a lot of other bullish stuff. Full disclosure, Caspa is a huge portion of my portfolio. Very decent safety net with extremely good risk to reward. Next up, we got Delium. Made a video about this. Fast, uses sharding for scalability, proof of less work for sustainability. It's an all-around extremely good layer 1. Has been around for some time. In my opinion, without a doubt, never going back to these low levels right here, but has been pumping a little bit recently. I think this has a very good potential of doing a couple of tens of X's without being too risky. Finally, we got Tectum, both a layer 1 and a layer 2 with the soft note. Fastest blockchain in the space, 3.5 million TPS, no dilution coming your way for a long time. Talked about this numerous times. You guys already know how bullish I am on this project. Will also do very well. Next up, we got gaming. So first we got OTK, mobile game aggregator studio built on Solana. Very low market cap, already has hundreds of thousands of users, active users every single month. Double the reward system. very addictive games, could potentially be the best performer in the gaming narrative this cycle. Now, this one is of course more risky than the other projects I've mentioned so far, but the risk and realistic potential reward compared to other projects around the same market cap, I think is too good to pass up on. Heroes of Mavia, similar to Clash of Clans, has over 1 million downloads, has a good business model that is actually viable. This will provide the team with funds, and here's the thing, and a side of crypto that is very important to understand. Sure, the project can have centralized allocations that provides the team with funds to develop, buy listings, market, etc. But if those games are going to scale, they need to have a business model that allows for the team to make a lot of profit. And this is what games like Mavia do. Primary downfall of crypto projects are lack of funds. No project is of course going to admit this, but money is essential. That's one of the reasons why I'm so bullish on Mavia. I think it has a very good risk to reward ratio. And finally, we're going to include a project I've never talked about, but I think has started to reach a good buying zone, and that's Beam. Now this one is obviously a lot bigger in market cap compared to the two prior gaming projects, but I've been keeping an eye on this project for a couple of months now, and I gotta say, I think we're reaching a very good buying zone here. Beam is a huge gaming ecosystem, both for gamers and also developers through their SDK, released late last year, and like I said, seems like we're entering a very good buying range here. Join the VIP Discord to know when I'm buying this, but Beam, very good risk to reward. Next up, we got memes. Here I'm gonna pick 3 memes. I recently talked about this in my 1K to 100K meme portfolio, and it's going to be none other than Ponke, Maneki, and Turbo. I believe all of these memes can easily hit 1 billion in market cap. They check all the boxes, strong community, good marketing. All of them have proven that they can pump. Both Maneki and Ponke are on Solana, which is going to be and has proven to be the chain of this cycle in my opinion. Turbo is the meme coin behind this guy named Ret Mankind. Seems like a very genuine guy. Yeah, like I said, I think these are the best risk to reward memes we have right now. Will be hard for them to go to zero. I think they've all performed quite well in times of bearishness, and they can still yield amazing returns. Now finally, we have the RWA narrative. Full transparency, I don't own any of these projects I'm going to talk about right now, as opposed to the other narratives where I'm holding at least one. But nevertheless, first we got Relio, which is a platform where you can invest in private equity, real estate, and other real world assets. It's a very decent project, not that high market cap, but keep in mind that this has a market cap, I believe, closer to 70 million at the time of recording this video, and that this is not the correct one. Also, the community to market cap ratio is very strong. I've noticed that they've started to form a cult, just what a crypto project needs to survive. So this should be able to do very well. Ondo, probably the best RWA project here. Now this one has ties with BlackRock, world's largest investment manager. Chart is looking very good, especially for a fairly new launch token. Already pumped a little bit, so probably won't do more than a 20x this cycle from this price. However, it's a very solid project and won't contain that much risk. Propace, now this is a very decent project, fractional ownership of real estate, a strong team. It's on Aptos though, and I'm a bit unsure why. If you saw my tier list of layer 1s, it's not like Aptos is bad by any means, but it's not the best. Aptos, however, got huge financial backing and is obviously very appealing to institutions. RWA and institutions kind of go hand in hand, so that might be why. But other than this, so many RWA projects are scams. You gotta be careful, like they're blatant scams, especially in this real estate fractional ownership niche. But Propace is very good, and one according to my research that I can actually advocate for. If you want to connect with me further, have me look at your portfolio to make sure you're actually going to make money this cycle, see all my buy and sell alerts, then join my VIP group. It's been growing like crazy and has been live for less than a month. We already made tens of X's. At the time of recording, we're up on all our meme coin trades as well. I do proper research. I don't just buy 50 meme coins and brag about 2 of them doing well. $35, compare this price to other YouTubers. My price will also double very soon. But if you get in at this price, you will lock in this price forever. See you there. As always, take care and stay safe.